On some days, I sit quietly, looking back at the path I've traveled. My heart wonders, is something wrong here? My wallet is fuller, my account balance increases. I should be happy, feel secure. But inside, a sense of insecurity keeps growing. It's heavy, and I can't name it. More money, but sleep is restless. Waking up each morning, instead of relief, I feel an invisible pressure weighing down. I once believed that the more money I made, the more stable life would be, that all worries would disappear, that peace would automatically find me. But the reality is a different picture. A picture full of bright, vibrant colors on the outside, but inside, it hides the gray shades of anxiety. My standard of living climbed with every number in my account. More luxurious items, high-class experiences, opulent trips. My friends and colleagues looked on. They admired me. They called me lucky, said I was capable. I tried to smile and nod, but deep down, I knew I was hiding something. I felt like I was playing a role of success and wealth, while my true self was struggling to find a solid foundation. The first pressure is to maintain what I've achieved, maintain that glamorous facade. Once accustomed to conveniences, it's very hard to go back. The thought of cutting back is like a fear of losing status, fear of being underestimated, so I just have to keep running, run even faster, earn even more, just to keep what I already have. It's like an endless race where the goal is just not to be left behind, and the fear of loss. It haunts me like a shadow. Fear of losing assets, a high-paying job, and fear of losing relationships just because I'm no longer valuable. Every time there's a small setback, my heart tightens. An unsuccessful contract, a losing investment, a work delay. All of these can trigger that fear. It's not just losing money, but losing the fragile sense of security I tried to build, like standing on a sand dune, very easy to collapse. Then the inescapable spiral of comparison. I look at those around me, new houses, luxury cars, world travels. Even though I've tried so hard and earned more than before, the feeling that it's still not enough, still not as good as someone else, persists. I ask myself, why can others achieve more, seem more calm? And I torment myself, blaming myself even though I'm exhausted. The feeling of falling behind, it's like a vice gripping tight. My heart can't stop comparing. I can't stop longing for things I don't have. So I plunge back into work, accepting more pressure, trading time and health just to try and catch up, to get ahead. But the more I run, the more tired I feel, the further I feel from peace, the original goal I once dreamed of. I once thought money would bring freedom, but now I feel imprisoned by numbers, by others' expectations and my own. I had turned money into my master instead of a tool for life. It controlled all my decisions. Everything had to be calculated, considered. Is it worth it? Will it create value? Will it help me go further? Life became a series of calculations, lacking spontaneity and innocence. One evening, when everything settled into silence, I sat alone, my heart unusually quiet. I suddenly realized, what was I chasing? What I had been searching for all this time. And was it peace? And money? Can it buy it? The answer echoed, clear as a bell. No, money cannot buy peace. It's just a means. That insecurity all this time didn't come from how much money I earned, but from inner fears. Not enough, losing, not being as good as others. It came from putting money at the center, turning it into the sole measure of my self-worth, a burden, an invisible chain. I had tied myself down by my own incessant ambitions and expectations. It was a gentle awakening, not running faster, but running in the right direction. From that moment, everything began to change. I started to learn to let go of unnecessary expectations and meaningless comparisons. I redefined success. Success isn't just a number in a bank account, but peace in the soul, simple moments with loved ones, value created for the community, health, and genuine smiles. I no longer let money control me, but turned it into a tool to live the life I want, not to prove anything or show off, but to freely choose, pursue passions, and help those around me. Money is still important, but it's no longer the ultimate goal. It's just one part of the picture, a small piece in the big picture of life. Insecurity slowly vanished, replaced by a feeling of inner confidence, knowing who I am, what I want. Knowing my true self-worth isn't in numbers. Life still has difficulties and challenges, but my heart is steadier. I no longer fear loss because I know I can start over. I no longer fear falling behind because I have found my own path. That is true wealth, a peace that comes from within. It cannot be bought with money or exchanged for fame. It comes from acceptance, self-understanding, and freedom in the soul. I realized happiness isn't having more but knowing enough, appreciating what I have, and living true to myself.